My wish for all little girls is my wish for my daughter, Kenzie, which is that she can do whatever she wants without the barriers that so many people face. Like the wish is that, and of course, like healthy and loved, but like that you can just say, I want to be this, and you can go be that without drama and foolishness and craziness and barriers, and you can do it to the best of your ability. You know, like that's my wish.
Juliet Gordon Lowe founded the Girl Scouts in March 1912, bringing the very first group of girls together in Savannah, Georgia, to explore new possibilities and wonders about the world around them. And she wanted them to do it together. Also known as Daisy, Juliet Gordon Lowe and these first Girl Scouts blazed trails as they redefined what was possible for themselves and youth everywhere. They played basketball, hiked, swam, and went camping, learned how to tell time by the stars, and most importantly, shared a sense of adventure and a belief that anything is possible. And just like Girl Scouts everywhere, together they offered a helping hand to those in need and helped to improve their corner of the world. Since the founding of the Girl Scout movement more than a century ago, Daisy's small circle of Girl Scouts has grown to include nearly 2 million youth members and more than 50 million Girl Scout alums. United across the decades by a spirit of lifelong friendship and shared adventure and the desire to do big things and make the world a better place.
I remember being a Girl Scout. I remember selling cookies, which I think is probably a lot of people's memory. And so I would go door to door. You know, now we have all of these innovations with digital and everything, but I would go door to door and sell cookies, and I was a big seller. And I remember when I stopped doing Girl Scouts, the entire neighborhood was crushed. And they were like, but where are we gonna get our Girl Scout cookies? Now at the time, being a child, I didn't realize I was a part of the largest girl-led entrepreneurship program in the world. You know, I just thought, hey, I get to sell cookies, I get to earn money, earn rewards. The other thing I really remember quite vividly was being in the Girl Scout meetings and seeing the Girl Scouts in green, the older Girl Scouts going by, and I always wanted to be one of the green Girl Scouts. So I know I was a brownie. I had the brown vest, and I always wanted to get to green. I haven't found any pictures to suggest that that happened yet. You know, what's interesting, again, you think about your memories as a child and then you can reflect back as an adult, right? So Girl Scouts is all about building courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. And so when I think about the things that I learned in Girl Scouts, I believe that that is a big part of what instilled things like courage, confidence, character in me. I mean, the ability to like walk up to someone's door and just knock and say like, hey, you know, are you interested in buying something? And then having to make that pitch of what that something is and explain your entire product line, right? Well, what's the difference between this? Well, what does that taste like? You know, and I mentioned that I was a high seller, so I was pretty good at this. I like to think it wasn't just because I was a cute kid. But even when I run into neighbors now, and I do, and that's what I love about DC, it's such a small place. I run into neighbors and they're always like, I really thought you would have gone into business, because Girl Scouts was my first business, selling cookies. After that, I had leaf raking business, I had snow shoveling business, I had lemonade stands, I had a t-shirt company. So they say, you know, we always thought you were gonna go into business. And honestly, this is business. Running a nonprofit is running a business. And so those skills, those competencies, you know, are still with me today. And I still can go up to someone, particularly in my role, and talk about, you know, what does it mean to be a Girl Scout, both personally, but also through the young Girl Scouts that you talk to. You know, they are involved in the entrepreneurship program. selling out in front of the DC Budget Forum, presenting cookies to the mayor. Like, that takes a lot of confidence. Like, here you go, mayor. And so, you know, reflecting on that both personally, but also as a part of the organization, it really is a full circle moment.
I think it's great to have Ms. Ford as the CEO of Girl Scouts because, you know, somebody has to be in charge of the Girl Scouts.
Because if there ever was somebody who was constantly looking for work and making things better than they found them, it is Kim Ford. Everywhere she goes, we are so lucky that she chose us to lead.
It's a complete honor. I mean, and I mean that in a real way, to have anyone look up to me, and to know that they're the little me's looking up to me, like I, you know, look up to my mom, and like how my daughter looks up to me. You know, I mean, it really is. It's deeply meaningful for me. And so when I think about, you know, these Girl Scouts, particularly in the District of Columbia, like my hometown, I mean, it's really special because those are little me's in very real ways. And so to see them with my patch on, I don't know if you know, but CEO gets a custom patch. And so I have a custom designed patch, and those Girl Scouts wear that patch and they wear it with pride. The Girl Scouts that you interviewed earlier, they each have my patch on them. And like that, more than maybe them looking at me, is me just thinking, wow, like how amazing is that? But it's such an incredible reminder of the responsibility that I have, that I hold, and that I have to execute every minute of every day.
On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law.
Girl Scouts is one of the most inclusive organizations. We're the largest youth development organization in this region and the most diverse. And so we see our little black girls and our little brown girls, and they're like, I'm a Girl Scout. You know who I see? I see my mom, who, you know, got me into Girl Scouts, and I see my little daughter who stands there proudly. She's too young, but she's like, Mommy, I'm a Girl Scout. And so to know that you're a part of something that loves you, that nurtures you, that's there for you, that's what it's all about.
A Girl Scout is like a big community of girls that are just like me, who I can communicate with and go to for help when I need to. And it's like I've always grown up being around them, and it's just like a big family apart from my own family.
What it means to me is, one, like Melina said, was building an additional component to your family and a greater aspect of girls and community. We focus a lot on community service, so we are in the community doing a lot of work to bring everyone into a safe place.
Girl Scouts is about building character and confidence in young women all around the world, and I think I truly exhibit that. It taught me how to be a professional in the workforce. It taught me to be a little adventurous. I'm not very wild about being outside, but the girls have gotten me to go outside to learn how to build campfires, to learn about the business aspect of Girl Scouts. So all the way around, it helps you to become a whole person.
And I can absolutely, definitively tell you that my involvement in Girl Scouts as a child is directly linked to my service as an adult. Girl Scouts look for work and leave things better than they found them, and that has been my mantra my entire life.
Once a Girl Scout, always a Girl Scout. Reminding the me's that I wasn't a Girl Scout. You hear adults say that. I was a Girl Scout. Oh, I was a Brownie. I never made it to Girl Scout. No, you are a Girl Scout. Once a Girl Scout, always a Girl Scout. And folks are getting re-engaged. They're getting reactivated. They're saying, you know what? I am a Girl Scout. I want a young person to shadow me as a part of our Power Pair program. They're saying, I want to get involved and volunteer. Teach those Girl Scouts financial literacy skills. Teach them about budgeting so they understand when they're making those sales, how they can actually reallocate the funds that they get. people are saying, I want to get involved. I want to get involved because I am a Girl Scout. So we're so excited about that. And I would be remiss if I didn't talk about how excited I am about the work that we are doing in Ward 7, Wards 8, Wards 1, Wards 4 here in the District of Columbia. I'm from Ward 4, so I love when we're going home. But the work that we're doing in these communities, making sure that everyone has access to Girl Scouting, and what we're learning from these communities is that there are different models that work, you know? And so we are really not just showing up and saying, hey, we're Girl Scouts, we're awesome, get with it or leave us. No, we're saying, hey, let's come, let's have some conversations, let's build relationships, and let's see what works. So now we're co-designing models, we're co-designing programs with the community. So it's not an organization delivering something to, it is an organization and a community coming together and creating something together. We've had amazing success. We have 53 new Girl Scouts in Wards 7 and 8 in less than 1 year alone. And I want to shout out my colleague, Whitney Royal, and I want to shout out the entire Girl Scouts Nation's Capital team, because we are so committed to making sure that all communities who are interested in Girl Scouting have that opportunity. The other thing that I'm very proud of is that in making these opportunities accessible, we have greatly expanded our Promise Fund, where we are contributing hundreds of thousands of dollars to make sure that you can have the entire experience, from membership dues to uniforms to travel to camping. If cost is an issue, we will take care of that. No questions asked, with dignity and respect.
I became interested in Girl Scouts because my mom, she wanted me to get in the outdoors, so she signed me up, but I was glad to be in it.
We went to 2 parades, one Martin Luther King and one I forgot. But I know the other parade was fun.
My favorite thing going to Scouts is going to a parade. The most exciting thing that I've done in Girl Scout was sell cookies.
Well, Girl Scouts definitely fills a huge void that we have, not only in our district, but in our community, of just programming for our female scholars, but specifically our scholars that are in kindergarten, 1st, 2nd grade. So when we had the opportunity to partner with Girl Scouts, we were like, absolutely. So the ability to have programs that not only looked at entrepreneurship, but built their self-efficacy and really taught them management level skills at that young an age was something that we were just thrilled to have. One of the things that's most important to us is that our kids feel a sense of belonging, and I think Girl Scouts programming directly contributes to us building that amongst our scholars, as they've shared the programming, opportunities to go to parades, opportunities to be featured. I got sold lots of cookies. I think I spent a lot of money on them, but just the skills that they learned that we know will translate into them just being great young ladies and great leaders within the building. And we're also thrilled about the expansion of the program to even serve some of our older scholars as well.
My best experiences is coloring and doing something for our family.
And I've heard the parents here in these communities talk about how they've seen their daughters bloom, you know, how they now listen to their daughters speak with that confidence. And I really think that at the baseline of a lot, particularly as a woman, having courage and having confidence is so incredibly needed.
Confidence is huge, right? And I think as many programs as we have that not only teach kids valuable life skills and teach them how to relate to one another, but build their confidence, it is just something that you can't replicate. So I think Girl Scouts is a really unique opportunity for those kids to get in there and to understand what it means to have a sisterhood, to be able to have conversations, to be able to do something like sell cookies and have to be able to have a sales pitch and, you know, to represent the school at a larger or a city level. So I would say I would wish for all of our scholars to have that great experience, but also to build that level of confidence so that it shines through.
I'm happy that my mommy signed me up for Girl Scout. I think Girl Scouts will help me, clean up trash, help the community, like everybody else should do. And that's why Girl Scouts is the best.
Girl Scouts have the opportunity to do all kinds of service projects. You know, I love when I hear about Girl Scouts writing letters to men and women overseas who are serving in our armed forces or our uniform services. We love that Girl Scouts are going to our seasoned citizens in some of our seasoned citizen villages and spending time with them, brightening their days and learning from one another. It's such a great multi-generational connection. Girl Scouts have the opportunity to get service hours through their schools and all the graduation requirements, but you always find that Girl Scouts do far more than whatever is required by their school. Trash pickup, building homes, all kinds of different things. And I also love that we are so dedicated to service and representing our service families that we recently launched a Salute to Service initiative for those who are serving in the military, uniform service, and foreign service. And so we do a lot of making sure that those families who are coming through our council, maybe for a short time, are welcomed, are embraced. It is seamless in, seamless out. And again, that our Girl Scouts are supporting those families while they're here and while they're stationed abroad.
I will do my best to be honest and fair, friendly and helpful, considerate and caring, courageous and strong, and to be responsible for what I say and do, and to respect myself and others, respect authority, use resources wisely, make the world a better place, and to be a sister to every Girl Scout.
We are so excited because next year we are hosting the National Convention. So the Girl Scouts from all over the country are coming here. Tens of thousands of Girl Scouts are going to be coming here to Washington, D.C. And that happens once every 3 years and it moves all over the country. So it is a once in a generational opportunity for us to actually be the host. So we're going to really get to shine and show off not just to the region how awesome Girl Scouts is, but really to show the entire movement, nationally and worldwide. Girl Scouts, nation's capital, we're the best. We are the largest, we are the strongest, and all the other councils, there's 111 councils. The 110 others who aren't us want to be us. I'm telling you, go find them. They want to be us. At the beginning of a drum beat, you're going to hear about Girl Scouts so much, you're going to get sick of us, and then you're going to remember that you love us, and you're going to come volunteer with us, and you're going to enroll your kids with us, and you are going to donate money to us. Yeah! We are so proud of Girl Scouts Way, which is the first, as we know it, the first street sign across the entire country that is permanently by law, literally an act of Congress, because all of our bills here in the District of Columbia have to go through Congress. We now have a street sign at Connecticut Avenue and VZ Terrace, where our headquarters are. Girl Scouts Nation's capital serves 25 counties in West Virginia, Maryland, and the entire District of Columbia, but our headquarters is right there on Connecticut Avenue and VZ Terrace, and now it proudly says Girl Scouts Way, and that is a physical tribute to our 100+ year history here, to serving the tens of thousands of scouts here like myself, like my colleagues, and it is a permanent reminder that we have been here, we are here, and we will always be here.
So today, as we officially unveil Girl Scouts Way, we honor 113 years of Girl Scouting right here in our nation's capital. So this street sign is more than a marker. It's a living promise to keep investing in every young person, every family, and every community that we touch.
Oh my gosh, this moment means everything. To actually know a street is being named after the Girl Scouts, Girl Scouts Way. Yes, that's very exciting. Girl Scouts has been around for over 100 years, and it's really a proud moment to know that someone has thought enough of the Girl Scout organization to name a street after them.
Yeah, we're so excited at Girl Scouts Nation's capital. We are having our street sign unveiled, Girl Scouts Way. It means the world to us because it is proof that we are here, we have been here, and we will continue to be here. It is us living out our promise and our law every day, and Girl Scouts from all over the country and the world will be able to walk by and say, yes, yes, that's me.
I want to give a heartfelt thank you to our incredible CEO, Kim Ford, for her vision and her leadership in advancing this renaming. And I especially want to recognize the Girl Scouts, the ones who stood up, who used their voice to advocate, whether they sent in petitions or stood up and testified. You led the way, and today is your day. To the DC City Council, thank you for recognizing the impact of Girl Scouts, not only in our neighborhood, but in the life of this city. This sign tells the world what we already know. When you invest in Girl Scouts, you invest in the future. As Juliette Gordon-Low, our founder, once said, the work of today is the history of tomorrow, and we are its makers. Today we've made history together, and to every Girl Scout, past, present, and future, walk this street with pride, because Girl Scouts Way isn't just where we are, it's who we are. Thank you so much.
I am a proud Howard alum, and I am also a Girl Scout, and I have been a Girl Scout for over 25 years as a leader in the community, so it's really exciting to see you all out here capturing history today.
It's not just talk. The Girl Scouts really prepare our young women to be leaders, and what a wonderful, wonderful thing that is. From the youngest daisies to the Gold Award recipients, these Scouts are not just our future leaders, they are already leading today in their schools, as you will hear soon, in their neighborhoods, and through causes that matter deeply to our entire community. Girl Scouts Way is a fitting tribute to this organization that has provided a path for generations towards community responsibility and purpose. It's a reminder to all of us that real leadership begins with service, just as the Girl Scouts have always shown.
Having Girl Scouts Way as a real street sign is so important, not just to me, but to all of us. It is more than just a name, it is a symbol of friendship, service, and growth. It says that we're here and that we matter. And for every Girl Scout now and in the future who walks by that sign, it is a reminder that this path belongs to all of us and that we're proud to walk it together. Thank you.
I think the legacy will continue to build girls of confidence and character. These young ladies, they can do anything they want to do. They can be anyone they want to be. The sky's the limit.
I think the legacy of Girl Scouts exists now in leadership. And why I say that is because 70% of all female leaders are Girl Scouts. I think that is going to continue, and I think that that is going to continue as the definition of leadership evolves, not just from elected official, CEO, whatever the top is, but as it really starts to evolve and showcase that the best good people are Girl Scouts, right? Like, and what I mean by that is like when you find out that neighborhood auntie who is taking care of a number of kids to support, somebody who may be deployed, right? Or you find that, there's the teacher's aide who is volunteering her time to tutor students, not taking any money. You find out that they're a Girl Scout. Like, I think that is the legacy of Girl Scouts. And so what it's known for now will continue, but the who is going to evolve. And I think for me, what I would like to see my legacy be is that people say, while Kim was the CEO of Girl Scouts Nation's Capital, people knew that they were seen, that they were heard, that every opportunity that they hoped for, they got, and that they were always treated with dignity and respect.
This program was produced by WHUT and made possible by contributions from viewers like you. For more information on this program or any other program, please visit our website at WHUT.org. Thank you.